Hi everyone. So today this video I will explain you how we can call one external API through EI and how we can expose this EI URL to API Manager, means through API Manager dev portal. So let's start how to do that one. So as we already using Integration Studio for developing APIs, right? So those who are watching newly this video, kindly go through this channel. So from this channel, kindly complete this part 1 and part 8. So you will get some idea like how we are developing API and how we are exposing that API through WSO2 dev portal. So those who want to know about this product and how to create one REST API and how to use this product, kindly complete this whole part. So you'll get at least get some idea like what is going on. So instead of wasting this much of time, let's start how to build one API. Let's go through Integration Studio, create one new API. As you already those who are already watching this video how to create API and the folder structure, they already have some idea. So inside API folder we want to create one XML file. So here anything you can do give. Let me add call external API. So you can add anything, like let me add call ex. Context you can give call external, and version type keep it as a none. So in upcoming videos I will go through multiple things like context, URL. There are multiple things or bunch of things I'm planning to upload this series, so you can go through that, get some idea. Click finish. It will take some second to create your XML file. So after creating XML file, if you go through source, right, so this source code is the design of this is the design, and for this design, this source code by default it will read by WSO2 Integration Studio. This is the best features. So how you can do like how we can call external API. Let's start step by step process. Go through design. I think those who already watched my previous video, they already have some idea like how to use these mediators. I started with one sample mediator, that is payload factory. So those who want to see like one sample API how to build, they can go through this So Beyond Doubt channel, and part 8 I already upload that video. Kindly watch that one. So this video we need to use call mediator. So this call mediator, if you hover your mouse, right, it will show you like the description about this mediator. Invoke an external service. Here you can see, right, this service response is received by the next mediator. So here we will call what we want to call. We want to call an external endpoint, right? So if you open this folder, endpoint folder, it have multiple endpoints are there. So this folder, let me drag and drop this HTTP endpoint. So from this HTTP endpoint, we will call that external API. So if you go through source code, here you could see, right, this is our call mediator. Inside call mediator, we are calling endpoints. From endpoints, what endpoint we are using? HTTP endpoint we are using. Inside HTTP endpoint, we are using get method. So this is like method. So what URL we want to call? If you go through this part 1, since this first URL, right, means this URL. So this URL I'll add in description box also. So those who want to explore and try this option, they can use this URL also for testing purpose. So let me open this last post endpoint. So this is not a method, this is their endpoint. So this endpoint will use as a external API to call in EI, and EI will expose in API Manager. So if you copy this URL to Integration Studio, select and right click, click show property view. So here we want to add URI template, paste here, save it. So if you go through source code, here you could see, right, by default it will create your code, it will write your code. No need to write your code by own. So you can drag and drop, it will write your code. That is the best features. So after configure this one, so just example, you call this API. and call mediator will call HTTP. How end user will know what is the response in the log? So now in the log we are not getting that one. How to print that one? So there is one more mediator is here. Let me click this mediator, drag and drop this log. So whatever log we are getting from this call response, we will print this log file. So there is one show property view. There is one label is there. So you can drag and drop, select full, then save it, Control S. So if you close this one, now whatever response we will get it from this HTTP response, we will get in log mediator. So now what is the response? How we will print the response in Postman or any backend? How we will print that one? Just drag and drop this response mediator. Just 1 minute. It is showing terminating the process of the current message. We got the response from this HTTP, then we print the response immediate. So you can use this response mediator. This is in sequence, that is out sequence. The below one is the fault sequence. We'll learn in upcoming series how we can call all of this. So let's start to explore test this API. Right click this demo composite exporter. Let's go through for POM XML. Okay, in POM XML we need to add that API. So here select this two, then save this one. If in case any issue with XML, there is right side, there is a refresh option is there. If you click refresh, you will here get one star symbol, right? The star symbol means it is asking to save. Some new is added, so just save it. After done this thing, right click this demo composite exporter, export this one. So here just add one car file name. So I want to use your WSO2 external API. So button you can use anything as per your wish. Let's go through next. So here it is asking to add these two options. This one I tried earlier, so it's already deleted. That's why it's showing this symbol. Just leave it, then click finish. It will take some second. Immediately it will create one car file. This is the best features of this version. It's not working. It's not that much speed in 8.1, but in 8.4.5 the speed is that much, like immediately you will get car file. Click OK. Go to your local system, WSO2 project. So here you could see, right, just now we created one car file, this one, WSO2 underscore external API. Let's deploy this one in WSO2 EI layer. Open browser, go to Carbon portal, click add, choose that file, WSO2 external API, click OK. If you upload this one, it is showing your application has been uploaded successfully. Just wait for few seconds to verify. Is it? It is showing what? One fault Carbon application. If you scroll down, it is showing what? Failed. If you scroll right, API deployment from this one failed. The problem I will tell you. If you go through scroll left and go to list, so this demo composite exporter already I am using this, already imported this demo, the previous one, like I already created one XML file, right? So this already running in one different car file, means demo compositor. So let me delete this previous one. Just wait for a few seconds. Just wait. It will take some time to delete the existing one. So now it is showing what? There is no application. Still one faulty application is there. I'll tell you how to do that one, how to fix in case you are facing this problem. Let's remove. First I removed all. Now nothing is there. Go through Carbon list. Now there is no Carbon application deployed. Let's start deployed again. Go to choose file again. WSO2 external API. Click open, upload. Now wait for few seconds to re-verify. So as per our current fix, it is working or not. So now you can see, right, one running Carbon application. So the problem was you can't use the same endpoint with different car file with the same same environment, means same port. So must be just verify if you are not using the same endpoint in the different car file with the same name. So now our car file already deployed. If you go through, there is one option is here, right? APIs. If you click this one, scroll down, you are getting two endpoints. So from this XML file, for demo XML, you are getting this one, and for call EX, you are getting this one. So how to call? If you copy this URL and direct call this Postman, click plus option. Yeah, let me add here. If you call this API, so below log, so as I mentioned, right, if a end user want to see the what is the response, how he will know? So we will get the response. We will get this response from this endpoint, and that response I direct. We are using one response mediator, right? If you go through this one, Integration Studio, this response mediator immediate terminate the flow and it will give you the response. So now without any authentication, we are exposing this one, means we are printing the response. So you want some validation, go through dev portal, publisher portal. You want to create one API. So we will expose that endpoint through WSO2 API Manager. Start from scratch. Okay, it's log out. We will re-authenticate again. It's a session time mode. It have some features in WSO2 API Manager. So we'll after some few minutes, or it depends on your configuration when you want to log out. That is session logout. We'll learn multiple things in upcoming series. So after login, it will take some time. You can see that interface. So already I exposed two API. I think those who want to see how I am exposing and creating APIs, they can go through my previous video. They can able to learn that one. So create one API, start from scratch. So I want to add here external API. So here I'm adding external. So version, it depends on you what version you want to give. Let me add 1.0.1 starting version. So it will ask you create. Click create option. It will take some second to create one API through publisher portal, means publish one API through publisher portal. So now go through this portal configuration. Just verify a few things. Subscription we are using unlimited. That means you can hit the API per minute multiple times. So now go through API configuration. There is one runtime. So runtime, nothing need to do. Resource, here you can see. So these are all the default. So just delete all. So we don't want to use this endpoint. We want to use our custom one. See here add get method, because we want to use get method, right, for accessing this API. So here I'm adding 1 minute, enter URL pattern. So / let me add call external. Okay, this one let me add here, create add here. So after adding this one, below you could see, right, what is the endpoint you need to use for accessing that API. So save this file, save this configuration. After save this one, this is the definition, by default WSO2 will create one definition. So just leave it. We'll learn our custom definition in future. Click endpoints, and what endpoints we want to use. There is multiple endpoints are there. So for WSO2, if you go through Postman, right, so this is the endpoint we want to call in API Manager. Copy this one. There is one HTTP REST endpoint is there. Add that one. So for testing purpose, there are multiple things are there. Just use production key. Let me add this URL. So while you are using API Manager endpoint, it will internally call this endpoint, and this endpoint it will call our backend. Let's save this one. So this is the default done. Now go through deployments. So we want to deploy this API. Click deploy. It is saying that revision created successfully, revision deployed successfully. Now go through life cycle. In life cycle, now if you go through dev portal, refresh this page. So you will get only the existing API. You will not get the previous one. Click sign in. Let me sign in. This is 2 API already exposed. I want to expose this one. If you click publish, it will take some second. It is showing what lifecycle state action upload successfully, lifecycle state successfully, external API updated successfully. Now go through dev portal, refresh this UI. So here you could see, right, just now we created one API, that is external API. If you open this one, so this is the URL we want to use for accessing the API. Let me copy this one. This is our base URL and open new tab. This is the base URL we want to use. And what is the endpoint? This is the base URL of API Manager product for this API. Let's go through API console. So here if you scroll down, right, so here you will get one get method at that endpoint. Scroll down. Let me copy this URL. 1 minute. Okay, better option is click try out. So we'll get the direct endpoint. Let's execute. Scroll down. It will give you the direct URL, the whole URL. Let's copy this one and call in Postman. If you send request, it will ask you one authentication. What is the authorization we want to use? Go through authorization tab. Select barrier token. I think those who already watched my previous video, they already have the idea. I think kindly complete this part 8 and part 9, so you will know at least how to access API using WSO2 API Manager. Go to dev portal, click application, default application. So from here click production key and generate access token. Copy this access token and use this access token for accessing API. Send request. So now it is throwing word is 403 forbidden. That means API subscription not happened. So we need to subscribe this API, then only we can able to access this API, right? Or else everyone can access by using access token. So close this one. Go to subscription. There is one subscription API is here. Click that one. So here we want to subscribe this one. Click subscribe. It is showing what subscription successful. Close this one. Go to Postman again and call this endpoint again. So after calling this endpoint, so here you could see, right, we are getting response. So this is the same response. This is the same response which you could see here. So that means hence we understand and I explained how to call one external API by using WSO2 EI, and from EI how we can access that external API through EI in API Manager. So this is the way like how we can call and access API external API response in API Manager through authentication process, through OAuth 2 token and subscription. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope everyone have some idea like how to know how to create one API and how to expose that one. So if you have any query and concern, kindly add in comment box. So I will verify and I will try to improve myself and improve my video quality and video explanation process, so it will help you in future. So those who really think like this video is helpful for them, kindly like, subscribe and share this channel, so it will helpful for your friends and colleagues. Thank you so much.